Breaking: Anambra policeman killing. IPOB accuses federal government of plotting to implicate Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB accuses federal government of plotting to implicate Nnamdi Kanu. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has denied its involvement in the killing of two officers of the Nigerian police in Anambra State. The group made is known in a statement on Tuesday by its spokesperson, Emma Powerful, while reacting to the allegations leveled against it by the Nigerian government. Recall that the federal government had accused the pro-Biafra group and the Eastern Security Network (ESN) of executing two police operatives in Anambra and burning their bodies. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, in a statement released on Monday, described the murder of the police operative as horrific, barbaric and cannibalistic manner, as an unacceptable attack against the state. Also, President Muhammadu Buhari described the killing of two police officers as barbaric and condemned the group for recording the killing of the policemen and proceeded to circulate the video on social media. But in a statement, Powerful said IPOB members were not responsible for the killing of the two security agents and the sharing of the video of the heinous crime on social media. Powerful submitted that the Biafra group does not operate in such a cruel manner and will not accept the allegations leveled against it by the government. He, however, accused the government of trying to implicate the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is facing terrorism and treasonable charges. The statement reads, "The attention of the global family of the IPOB, ably led by our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the spurious allegations by the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, that we are responsible for the beheading of security agents in a viral video being circulated. The leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra wish to state unequivocally that IPOB and ESN are a disciplined freedom movement and security outfit respectively, and therefore such barbarity as seen on the said video is not, has never been, and will never be part of our modus operandi. The perpetrators of such barbarism are neither IPOB nor ESN operatives. IPOB has remained a non-violent movement since its inception. The Nigerian security agencies, namely the Nigerian Police, the DSS and the Nigerian Army, in collaboration with some traitor governors, are the ones recruiting and arming hoodlums to perpetrate atrocities across Biafra land, with the single objective to implicate and demonize IPOB. They are the brains behind the violence taking place in Biafra land, and they have set up unarmed groups across Biafra land for the single objective to portray the ESN in a bad light. We must not forget that since the international community rebuffed the Nigerian government's request to designate IPOB as a terror group, they have been looking for ways to justify their demand, and this is just a part of their clandestine plans to tarnish the image of IPOB and the ESN. It is clear to all and sundry that IPOB and ESN have never engaged in any of the senseless killings going on in our land. ESN's mandate is to resist terrorists and jihadists invading our ancestral land and destroying our crops and raping our sisters and mothers. IPOB members are not killers but freedom fighters struggling for the peaceful restoration of the independent state of Biafra. We are not surprised at the desperation of our enemies to renew their carnages and atrocities in our land, because they know that time is running out on them and their collaborators. Their intention has always been to create the wrong and negative impression that IPOB is a violent movement. So, therefore, they should be blamed for the growing insecurity in Biafra land. They are looking for occasions to justify this warped narrative against IPOB, and as usual, they will continue to fail. We only pity the gullible minds who cannot see and read between the lines. We know the antics of our enemy. They are unsettled with the recent moves by some secure by some respected Igbo elders and bishops to secure the unconditional release of our leader. They are pushing forward their strategies, the main plank of which is to increase the wave of violence and barbaric acts, including gruesome killings across Biafra land, to create the impression that his followers are violent. They want to justify his continued detention and make efforts to release him difficult, if not impossible. But we understand their game plan. The world should know that those who don't want our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, released, are responsible for the mayhem in our land. They want to implicate him at all costs, but God will vindicate him. These same people were responsible for all the killings in Anambra State in the wake of the just concluded governorship election, with the intent to blame the atrocities on IPOB. But we outsmarted them, where we cancelled our earlier order to commence civil disobedience in the form of sit at home to drive home our demand for the release of our leader. Now they are on the prowl again, erroneously believing that they can use the criminal groups they created and armed to scuttle ongoing efforts to secure the unconditional release of our leader. We are watching and waiting. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has denied its involvement in the killing of 2 officers of the Nigerian police in Anambra State. The group made this known in a statement of Tuesday by its spokesperson, Imam Powerful, while reacting to the allegations leveled against it by the Nigerian government. Recall that the federal government had accused the pro-Biafra group and the Eastern Security Network (ESN) of executing 2 police operatives in Anambra and burning their bodies. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, in a statement released on Monday, described the murder of the police operatives as horrific, barbaric, and cannibalistic manner, as an unacceptable attack against the state. Also, President Muhammadu Buhari described the killing of 2 police officers as barbaric and condemned the group for recording the killing of the policemen and proceeded to circulate the video on social media. But in a statement, Powerful said IPOB members were not responsible for the killing of the 2 security agents and the sharing of the video of the heinous crime on social media. Powerful submitted that the Biafra group does not operate in such a cruel manner and it will not accept the allegations leveled against it by the government. He, however, accused the government of trying to implicate the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is facing terrorism and treasonable charges. To my fellow listeners, I've come to the end of our today's news.